say does that?
Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, last season, DeMar DeRozan set the all-time record for consecutive games with over 35 points and above 50% field goal shooting, surpassing the great Wilt Chamberlain. DeMar said, quote, "As a fan of the history of the game, to have the privilege of these opportunities, it's something I never take for granted." Brian?
Oh, incredible. Thanks, Allie. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Andre Drummond.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Richardson in at the three. And for the Pacers, we've got Miles Turner. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Smith. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
Yeah, you know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Richardson, that's good.
Well, a nice room service feed from DeRozan. Couldn't get more wide open than that.
Pass to Mathurin. Smith right side. And it's all from three-point range. And here's Chicago. Outside Richardson. Pacers with a rebound. They defeated Utah in their last game.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
The fader. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Richardson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Here's Halliburton. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And Chicago has possession after the basket by Indiana. Here's Richardson. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. For Indiana, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Levine. Turner passes to Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. Let's go with a three. And rebounded by Zach LaVine. Pass to Ball. And there's the lob. And the dunk by LaVine.
Can you believe it? I mean, not many guards can sail that high above the rim, and LaVine makes it look easy.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Halliburton for 3. Smith. DeRozan with the rebound.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Pass to Levine. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. And that one's good.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and If you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Get better done. Here are your Indiana Pacemates.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Brooklyn, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for Chicago, they've been working through some things, trying to find answers, but they remain a dangerous club that other teams are a little nervous to face.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. 8-point game. Pass to Mathurin. Turner, a screen on Richardson. Now here's Turner. Halliburton on the wing, hounded by Ball. 5 on the clock. Here's Mathurin. Indiana again missing.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the three and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And Clark Halliburton had a great second year.
Yeah, he sure did. Despite being moved near the trading deadline, I mean, improved his scoring, rebounding, and assist numbers across the board, BA. And that's for a really young player, I bet this guy is going to be one we're going to hear a lot about in the seasons to come.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Levine passes to DeRozan. Throws it up high.
Oh, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Indiana trailing here. Here's Nembhard. 11 points for him last game against Utah.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team.
Now here's Levine. The 3 from Ball. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Turner. And here's Halliburton. The 3, Smith. Fires in the triple.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Here's Richardson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Here's Halliburton. The Bulls making their last shot. Smith with a screen on Ball. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. And rejected.
Ball size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
And we have to take another look at that block.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful in-your-face defense.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. All right, we're about halfway through the season, and we have some teams that have really exceeded expectations, Clark.
Perhaps from the outside looking in, that's the case, B.A., but inside those locker rooms, I'm sure those teams really believed in themselves, and it was the outsiders that doubted them.
Show them some love.
Duarte, he's checked in for Indiana. Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. The Bulls, 4th.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Fader on the way. Chicago grabs the miss.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Halliburton. Another shot. That shot off. Good D by Richardson.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
The 3 is up. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
Now here's DeRozan. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Richardson. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Richardson's got 16 points now.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Good utilization of his height and speed to get to the line that time. Ball showing you he's got the savvy to draw contact.
The first one falls.
And in Chicago, there are still feelings about what could have been last year. That team was rolling with Lonzo Ball at the point. But once they lost him, things definitely changed.
And so Ball nails both of them. Yeah, Ball hurt his left knee. Initially, they thought they might get him back before the playoffs, Grant.
Yeah, and unfortunately, B.A., that was not the case. And when he's not out there, the ball movement isn't the same. You also lose that size in the backcourt. And, of course, he was shooting 42% from 3.
Here's Nesmith. And so far, he's averaging 7 points a game. Dosunmu on the wing. Pass to Richardson. Now Ball. Right side Richardson. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Halliburton. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Duarte. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Jones finds Richardson. Outside Jones. Pass to Richardson. Here's Dosunmu. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Drummond. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Now here's Richardson. 18 points for him.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Pass to Bataze. Here's Neesmith, guarded by Richardson. He got a piece of it. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Bataze. Drummond defending. Pass to Duarte. There's the triple. No good there. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Tipped. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Duarte. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends.
Here's Dosunmu. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's Chicago, building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a...
Some changes for Indiana. Bataze's checked in for Jackson. Duarte comes in for Neesmith. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Nembhard. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for DeRozan. Richardson's checked in for Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Derek Jones. Also, Andre Drummond out there. Zach LaVine out there with Dosunmu. And it's Richardson in at the shooting guard position. And he gets that one.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Outside Jones. They set the pick. High arcing shot. Here's Drummond. Again, the Bulls score.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Pass to Duarte. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Here's Duarte. And it's Richardson with the rebound. On the wing, Levine. He's coming off a 13-point game against Orlando.
And good execution by Levine with the pass. I mean, showing improved leadership skills there.
Pass to Turner. Now here's Halliburton. 4-3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Indiana's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Pass to Duarte. Here's Batase. Now Turner. Drummond defending. Shot clock at 5. With the step back. It's Duarte on the wing. The Pacers again can't hit, and it's the Bulls' ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Levine passes to Richardson. The 3. That shot missing. So Indiana will take it the other way. Here's Duarte. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Outside Levine. Here's Richardson. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got 8 assists here tonight. The Pacers shooting just 21% from the floor. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Halliburton. Takes a 3. Sinks it from distance. Halliburton's got 7 points.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Here's Richardson. And again, it's Chicago.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Pass to Duarte. Halliburton outside. And the 3 off target.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Dosunmu. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Turner. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Man, excellent patience from Turner close to the basket there. I mean, forced the defense to get a little handsy with him in the paint.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Turner.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Miles Turner's defensive impact can be enormous. I mean, he is a fierce rim protector, a league shot block leader. You know, teams have to really be mindful of where he is and maybe even shape their offense around avoiding him.
Richardson, that's good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Pass to Halliburton. Shoots over to Sumu. Here's Batase. The Pacers again can't hit. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Richardson. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Richardson's got 12 points now in the quarter. Here's Duarte. Turner, a screen on Levine. Here's Duarte. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Chicago, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
Well, I'm not surprised to see Paolo Banchero making this kind of impact. Young fella can do it all.
He fits the mold of the modern-day big. Lots of skill, but plenty of power to his game as well. And now let's look back on that first half of play, one that has not been pretty for the Pacers.
And they were gunning a little too much from downtown. They can't afford to become dependent on that shot. They got to compete the consistent way. I like to see them mix it up more in the second half.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, Indiana shooting just 21% from the floor. Jalen Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Pass to Mathurin. Tipped! DeRozan outside. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. DeRozan's got 6.
DeRozan has a dynamic mid-range game. Whether he's wide open or being defended well, he can knock it down from there.
Here's Mathurin. To the inside. A nice shot by Smith. He's got 12.
And I'll tell you, Mathurin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
DeRozan. Again, the Bulls score.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
Pass to Mathurin. Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, this is Mathurin at his best, driving hard to the cup and finishing in style.
The 3 from DeRozan, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
There's a screen. Got a hand on it. Ball outside. Back to Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. Offline with a 3.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Over Vucevic. And it's Turner that time on the assist from Halliburton. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Mathurin. Shoots over Levine. And it's Mathurin missing.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Boy, I really like the rhythm and pace that DeRozan plays with. I mean, on these catch and shoots, really showing you nice poise and pace.
Here's Turner, covered by Vucevic. Shoots from the right block, and he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Smith outside. Halliburton on the wing. Back to Smith. And here's Halliburton. He's got 7. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The ideal guard in today's NBA, Tyrese Halliburton, has length at 6'5". Now, he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
And he drops it first. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Williams is checked in for Zach LaVine. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
Here's Richardson. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Pass to Nembhard. Jackson, the screen, down low. 6 to shoot, and the dunk by Jackson.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Richardson, the pass to Williams. On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Richardson. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Richardson's got 8 here in this quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to Nembhard from behind the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Richardson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Ball outside. On the wing, DeRozan. Vucevic with it. Defended by Jackson. The kick out to Williams. The 3-ball. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
And they're in the top 10 for field goal percentage. They pick their shots well and do a good job not forcing things on that end.
And those high steal numbers, they usually can lead to some easy baskets. A live ball turnover allows teams to run. Batase's checked in for Indiana. Duarte comes in for Nembhard. Drummond's checked in for Chicago. The Sumu comes in for Ball. There's Nesmith with the 3. The shot misses, and it's Chicago the other way. Here's DeSumo. He's got 5.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubts that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
And he can't get the first one. And Clark, for teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, BA. And you've got to win a trade or 2 as well. I mean, that's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too.
Deflected. Richardson against Halliburton. Richardson, that's good. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Bataze. Here's Duarte. Jacks up a three. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's DeRozan. Defense is right there. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Here's Duarte, guarded by Richardson. Wide open look. The shot by Duarte, no good. Chicago has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. DeRozan outside. Back to Richardson. Doubled by Jackson. Pass to Dosunmu. There's the three. Counted from distance. Dosunmu's got 8.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Back to Duarte. Oh, no good! Unable to end this run. Outside Richardson. And he lobs it up.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Bataze. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
From Tyrese
Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter here. DeRozan outside. Here's Dosunmu. Drummond to screen on Halliburton. Misses from short range.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Here's Duarte, defended by DeRozan. Halliburton outside. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
At the line for Indiana, Tyrese Halliburton. 1 shot.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
Butler's checked in for Halliburton. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. Levine comes in for Williams. Bataze with a screen. 11 feet out. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
And you know, B.A., change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that. And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Outside Butler. Lets it fly. And it's Chicago with a board. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dosunmu. Outside Richardson. To the middle. Here's Nesmith. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Jones, his shot is good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. No blow-bys.
And Coach Carlisle preaching strong defense there.
Yeah, basic fundamentals. Doesn't want to...
A new lineup here for Indiana. Indiana has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. And for Chicago, let's take a look. They've got DeMar DeRozan. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Ball, and it's Richardson in at the 2. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
For Chicago, Richardson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Bataze's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Smith. Williams is checked in for Chicago. The Sumu comes in for Ball. The floater and the basket by Halliburton.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Pass to Vucevic. Richardson up top. Now here's Drummond. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
A true center, a throwback center. Drummond is not a guy who jacks up threes. Andre wants to eat inside.
Here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. There's Neesmith with a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game. And he jams it home with authority.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Here's Nembhard. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Bataze. Drummond defending. Here's Nembhard. Again with the block. Making his presence felt on this end.
And just holding down the fort, B.A., anchoring the defense.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock. There's another block. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
No, you can't, B.A. I mean, he's sending everything back. The longer this game goes on, the hotter he gets.
Indiana has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Well, Clark, when you joined the NBA in 1982, there were around 300 players. Nowadays, nowadays, it's over 500.
Yeah, you know, some would argue that's more opportunities, which is factual, but also others would say it's a little watered down now. But there are more good players, so I think it's basically an expansion of the talent level we see across the world. And the world is where the game is played, and that continues to be demonstrated by the number of international players that continue to make a mark on the NBA. So overall, I think it's a good thing to see the number of players expand at the NBA level.
Halliburton outside. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside, Williams. Pass to Richardson. Left side, Williams. Here's Dosunmu. Back to Richardson. Here's the three. Gets the three ball to go. Richardson's got 56 in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Halliburton outside. Out to the right wing. There's Nesmith with the three. He can't hit that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Bulls.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And boy, did they need to win this game after dropping the first two matchups against this squad. Now they can go into the final game of the season series with a ton of confidence.
And you got to believe that's important. I mean, it's one thing to lose both games of an interconference series. It's a whole different story losing all 4 games to a team from your own conference.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the Cobra.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Halliburton goes. Pass to Nesmith. Can they get it? Knocks down the triple.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Chicago with the ball. Outside Richardson. Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Mathurin. Williams defending. There's Nesmith with the three. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside Richardson. And it's good. He hits another one.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.